Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatimah and Aisyah Fauzan. I would like to present you my PowerPoint entitled Pronoun. Pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. Pronouns are used to avoid repeating the same nouns over and over again. For example, Jeremy ran so fast, you think his life was online. The pronoun is his, saved us from repeating the name Jeremy again. A pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun or another pronoun. Like a noun, a pronoun can refer to a person, place, thing, or idea. The word that a pronoun refers to is called its antecedent. Common pronouns include I, me, mine, she, he, it, we, and us. In truth, there are many different types of pronouns, each serving a different purpose. Possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns show ownership or possession of a noun. They are my, our, your, his, her, its, and their. For example, is that my book? No, that's his book. That's itself. I'd like to see their book self. However, there are also independent possessive pronouns. These pronouns refer to a previously named or understood noun. They stand alone and are not followed by any other nouns. They are mine, ours, yours, his, hers, its, theirs. For example, that's mine. Wrong, it's ours. So I suppose those clothes are yours? No, it's theirs. Some possessive pronouns sound like contractions. Remember, a possessive pronoun never has an apostrophe. A contraction, however, always has an apostrophe. And second is personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are used as a substitute for person's name. There are two kinds, subjective and objective pronouns. That is, they either act as the subject of the sentence or the object of the sentence. As the subject of a sentence, they are I, you, he, she, it, we, they. For example, they went to the store. I don't want to leave. He wants a great shop in town. You can't leave either. As the object of the sentence, they are me, you, her, him, it, us, and them. For example, please don't sit beside me. Go talk to her. Mary, put the gift under it. Don't look at them. The third is indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns don't point to particular nouns. We use them when an object doesn't need to be specifically identified as such. It can remain indefinite. They include few, everyone, all, some, anything, and nobody. For example, most work is held by a select few. Everyone is here already. I don't have any paper napkins. Can you bring someone? He's nobody. And fourth is relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are used to connect a clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun. We often see them when we need to add more information. They are who, whom, which, whoever, whomever, whichever, and that. For example, the driver who ran stop sign was careless. I don't know which pair of shoes you want. Take whichever ones you want. No, no, that one. Fifth is intensive pronoun. Intensive pronouns emphasize or intensify nouns and pronouns. Typically, we find them right after the noun they're intensifying. These pronouns typically end in self or selves. They are myself, himself, herself, themselves, itself, yourself, yourself, and ourselves. For example, I myself like to travel. He himself is his worst critic. She approved the marriage herself. We want to hear we be yes himself and then demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns take the place of a noun that's already been mentioned. They can be singular or plural. There are five of them. They include this, those, this, that, and such. For example, these are ugly. Those are lovely. Don't drink this. Such was his understanding. Then, interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronouns do just what they say. They work in sentences that are posing a question. They are who, whom, which, what, whoever, whomever, whichever, and whatever. For example, who is going to arrive first? What are you bringing to the party? Which of these do you like better? Whatever do you mean? Reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are similar to intensive pronouns. The difference between the two is that intensive pronouns are not essential to a sentence meaning. Meanwhile, reflexive pronouns are also they are used when the subject and the object of a sentence refer to the same person or thing. These pronouns end in selves or selves. They are myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourself, and themselves. For example, I told myself not to spend all my money on new shoes. You're going to have to drive yourself to the restaurant today. We gave ourselves plenty of extra time. They booked themselves a new car. Here we go. Example of pronoun. See if you can locate all the pronouns in this paragraph. Well, it's all my presentation. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if